Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. This video is a general review, looking at this car's customization and performance. Any personal thoughts I share are subjective in nature, and remember, your experience with the car will likely be different from mine. This review is not a tier list, nor is it a guide on what is meta. The main goal is to objectively show you the car's features so that you can decide for yourself if it is worth pulling for. Overall, don't roll because it is meta. Roll because you like the car or what you learn here about how it behaves. The decision is yours to make, not anyone else's to dictate to you. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have you ever wanted a German R35 but dressed up in AMG flair? Have you ever wished Benz ever made a dominant all-wheel drive performance car? That is not the G-Wagon. Then let me tell you why you should, or should have rolled, for the 2022 Mercedes Benz SL63 AMG. Welcome to Why You Should, where if you like GTRs but luxury is life, we have that too. Do note that whatever I say about the car doesn't reflect on its overall performance in its entirety with regards to performance in comparison to other vehicles in the game. If you're here because you live, breathe, taste, or smell of Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dior, or Hermes, while still love to hit 200 kilometers an hour in style, smash that like button, share this with your fellow RM drivers, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a pull-worthy pick. The Mercedes Benz SL63 AMG made its return in 2022 as a luxury sports convertible combining open-top elegance with raw AMG performance. Packing a 4-liter bi-turbo V8 and putting its power through a rare all-wheel drive setup for the SL series, this car became Mercedes' way of balancing touring class comfort with relentless pace. In Racing Master, it's positioned as one of the top 3 strongest permanent sports car class legendaries, earning its place as the German equivalent of the R35 GTR for free-to-play players. The SL63 tips the scales at 1970 kilos with 585 horsepower, making it heavy yet powerful. Its all-wheel drive drivetrain ensures stability and cornering bite, while its active aero wing adds an extra layer of speed and responsiveness. It's a powerhouse that matches pace with the very best sports class contenders. The SL63 is fully customizable with a range of aero parts including diffusers, wings, and lips. Paint options are limited to the hood, windows, and headlights, while the detachable roof adds variety. Installing a GT wing disables the active aero, forcing a choice between style over function. The SL63 boasts a reliable low to mid hyperlaunch, delivering consistent starts with minimal error. It enjoys strong super acceleration until 210 km per hour with nearly no drop-off afterward, keeping its speed push alive far past its peers. Drift corner entry is very responsive, and the car can settle into grip with confidence, letting you maintain momentum lap after lap. The SL63's weight is its biggest drawback, making it feel sluggish compared to lighter sports class rivals. It suffers from strong understeer, demanding longer braking distances and precise angle control to avoid wide exits. While stable, it can feel slightly unsettled when cornering off-road. Launch stalling is also a risk, requiring precise timing at the start to avoid losing ground. The recommended tuning setup for the SL63 AMG is 23332. This setup heavily boosts top speed while enhancing stability, dialing down steering sensitivity to counter the car's heavy nature. It's tuned for consistent racing rather than twitchy maneuvers, ensuring it stays competitive in its class. When driving the SL63, take note of the following. Always aim for the super perfect launch or just slightly beyond it for the best boost start. When cornering off-road, minimize steering inputs to retain speed while avoid unnecessary drift triggers. Combat understeer by braking slightly longer, then transition into deceleration to help rotate the nose inward. Keep drift angles within yellow range, then ease into green drift as you upshift from gears 2 to 3, which preserves both speed and stability. The Mercedes Benz SL63 AMG 2022 is a heavyweight bruiser in sports class, a German R35 for the F2P crowd. While its mass and understeer requires finesse, its launch power, acceleration consistency, and all-wheel drive grip making it one of the most dependable permanent legendaries you can own. A car that rewards precision, it's perfect for drivers who like balancing raw AMG muscle with stable all-wheel drive control. But that's just my take. What car do you want to see me break down next? And if you roll for the SL63 AMG, drop your experience in the comments. Help on the ones still on the fence or kicking themselves for skipping it. While you're here, hit like if this helped, share it with your crew, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. This is Miyogi saying see you guys on the next roll.